Hello. I think I'm recording in 120. Yeah, I better be. Are we? Right. Hello. Right. What I'm done. Right. What I'm trying to do is I want to do some experiments that are a little bit different, based on Waterloo's AiR TrAcK experiments, I suppose. See, I've already done these experiments here. Hopefully, you can see these here. Can't see them now, you'll see them soon enough anyway. With the springs on, like Waterloo's 2-to-1 ratio, blah 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 blah. As well as doing that though, I want to do another experiment for Gary DraftScience, just checking out something that he is quite interested to see, I think. And oops, I was wrong. He wasn't interested to see any of this. So why not, you know, just do him a favour if it works out that way. Show him what happens when we bash. I've got four different size gliders now. So I've got this green one. I've labelled them green, red. So this camera hasn't got a viewfinder, so I've no idea what you're looking at. I'm hoping that it's pointing in the right direction. A green one weighing 40 grams. Red one weighing 80 grams. Then a blue one, 160 grams. And then double that again. Black one over there, 320 grams. Okie dokie. Gary was moaning about where I put the camera that time when I did it at an angle. Now you can see I've got 2.5 meters to shoot here, and from the side I just don't have enough room because there's a piano here behind me. And so what am I supposed to do? I'll just get on with something anyway, just see what happens. It's just a test. I really am flying by the seat of my pants here. Simple pen release thing. Hopefully you can see that. So I'm having to tilt the tripod now. I'm carrying a tripod around with me because the camera's stuck to it. And the floor is so cluttered with stuff, I can't put the legs of the tripod anywhere. I honestly don't know where to point the damn thing. I've been using a stick to try and get an idea of where it's pointing. I can't show you the entire length of the track from the side. And this is at an angle now, isn't it? But I don't know what else I can do. It's just a test anyway. It's just a little bit of messing about. Okay, don't take it too seriously. I'm just trying to get a feel for how this is going to work out. Balancing the AiR TrAcK has taken me a good hour. Well, half an hour. You know, getting this end up, then that end up, and that end down, and that end down, and up and down until everything's reasonably steady. It's never going to be totally steady because it's a homemade AiR TrAcK. It's not made of steel. It's plastic. It's stuck to wood to give it some solidity. It isn't perfect, but it works. It's great considering it costs 10 quid. And I don't know why other people aren't doing the same thing. It's bags of fun if you're into this kind of thing. Mickey Farley said that they hadn't got an AiR TrAcK at his school, which is a pity. I should just switch the AiR TrAcK on, shouldn't I? First of all, I'll put the camera. First of all, I'll shoot as straight on as I can from this end. I'll do my best. Try and get an idea of where it's pointing, yeah. So first of all, as straight as I can from this end, so you won't see much else than about that, I don't suppose. I don't know really. And the camera doesn't look particularly level. I'm going to be doing this forever, aren't I? It doesn't really matter. And then I knock the AiR TrAcK, you see, which is the danger and all, because then you're knocking it out of level. Depends what time getting it level, and you knock it. Right, off we go. Oh, we've got some marks where these should all start off. Switch the vacuum cleaner off again. Yeah, just because I moved it, I have to switch it on and trigger it pretty much straight away, I think, so that they're all in the same starting position every time. That's the idea. You won't see, but I will. It needs levelling again. That end's gone kaput. Oh, for fuck's sake, Steve. I had it sorted before, then I knocked the damn thing. Try again. Vacuum cleaner off, put them all in positions. Got tape marks at the back so I know where to put them. Set that. Got to be quick off the mark, haven't I? You ready? I want you to see this because it is actually quite interesting. Tell you what, you saw it from this angle. I'll move the camera up there this time. So you've had one shot at it from there. Now I'll move the camera. See, I can't move the camera much further up there, I don't think. So I'll put everything back in position. I hope this captures it, because that was actually quite interesting to see. It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve, folks. Putting everything back in position. So I'll plug it in, then immediately trigger it from this end. You might not see that part. Okay, so. Okay. I and you've got little marks that line up there. Give it another go. Okay, now I've not prepared for this, but I wanted to do it the other way around as well. I put the little one there, the next one there, the next one that's still in the middle, and that one. So I'll launch the big one first. I don't know how this will go on. So the marks won't line up obviously now, will they? But so I'm going to try and leave similar space. I'll leave about 5 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And try again. I've got to be quick off the mark. As soon as it's running, I've got to trigger it. Okay. Try again. No, there's something else I wanted to try. Take the big one off. Yeah, I'll do them in sequence now. I'll bring the camera back down this end. They're all 2:1 ratio, so I'll do this one first of all. Green to red, so to speak. Green to red. Ready? Now bear in mind, we don't have springs on them yet, do we? So they're not behaving like Walter Lewin's experiment because we don't have the springs on, so that doesn't bounce back. I'll do that once more, and then I'll move on to the next size up. Okay, put that back. Simple pen. Yeah, I'm going to redo this experiment because I forgot, because we haven't got the same pressure on the AiR because before we had a lot more surface, a lot more holes covered. So I'll block more holes by putting the others on the AiR. Okay, so we'll have more pressure out of these holes now. So this will be more valid. Rome wasn't built in a day, folks. That's following on. See, that's following on a bit like it did in Gary's first pendulum experiments, didn't it? Because it isn't really an elastic collision, not properly. It's following on, you know what I mean? It's not bouncing back. So it's not an elastic collision, is it? But it'd be interesting anyway, just to see what people out there make of it. You know, it might be able to make some use of these. Okay, next one, from red to blue. Tried to bounce back a bit, but we've got a bit of a slope on the thing, haven't we, there? Yeah, so it wants to go back. I won't do that while I'm filming. I'll do that. Now blue to black. This should be a lot more challenging. See the weight? 160, 320. I'm forgetting again. I've got to put this stuff back on the TrAcK up there so we maintain the pressure on the TrAcK to make it fair. Hard work this. I'll hold it there with my thumb until I'm ready to go. It's following on, isn't it? But one more go, then I will have a go at leveling the TrAcK. That's level. That's level, isn't it, for now? Right. Okay. Try again. I feel like I'm in a circus controlling lions. That's what you call hyperbole, Gary. Hyperbole, not hyperbole. See, it's hitting them at the other end there. Maybe if I put a bit of tape to stop them from moving. Try again. And again. Which is going backwards a bit now, isn't it? It'd be a bit mean-spirited if Gary can't see the good in what I'm trying to do here. But yeah, the next thing I need to do is really put springs on. Just do the normal AiR experiment now. What I want to do is show you again, but from an angle where you can see them all at once. At least telling you something. You know what I mean? Where the fuck am I going? Well, this is a challenge though, because the camera needs to be so far back. I don't think you're gonna be able to see that now, are you? Look, like I say, I'm having to guess where it's pointing and what you can actually see. I wish I'd got more room in my house, you know. Sorry for all the effing and ahhing. I don't know what. I'm just really struggling to figure where I can put the camera. You know, that is quite an angle, isn't it? Try and get a bit more. I suppose all you need to see, actually, you only need to see from there. You don't need to see the other end. You don't need to see the entire length. So long as I can get it far enough back, can I? Actually, I've got a sodding piano in the way. Let's just hope you can see enough. Hope the viewing angle is just enough. Let's hope it's just wide enough for you to get a bit of everything. Just trying to level the camera up a bit. Again. Again. I don't know if this is any use. Just one more, then I'm going home. Oh, I live here. Shit. Ah, fuck it. I did my best for today. Oh, well, I'm here. I want to talk about these sometime as well, with reference to the Philip Harris book. Various types of slit, 3B scientific, the various ones. Philip Harris, 3B scientific of one sort. Which one's that? I can't remember. 3B scientific, 3B scientific.